Hi, welcome back. So in this lesson, we'll talk about your machine learning tools that we'll be using for this course. So let's get going with that. So before we talk about the tools that we'll be using as we learn this course, let's think about this statement below. So at the start of any machine learning project, we face an important choice. That is, which language or software should we use? In fact, this is the question teams will be asked, and also a lot of clients will ask the teams. So we should be kind of ready with those answers. What are the potential tools that we should be using for a particular machine learning project? So you have many options to choose from. There is Python, there is R, SAS, MATLAB, and the list goes on. But first, actually, before we need to make another choice, that is a very important choice. That is, should I go with open source or commercial software? Both offer different advantages, disadvantages. So we have to make that decision first. So below there are statements about open source and commercial technologies for machine learning. Let's think about it, whether they're true statements or false statements. So the first statement is Python and R are programming languages with rich open source ecosystems. What do you think? Yes, you are right. Those are really very powerful open source technology ecosystems to deal with data science and machine learning projects. The second statement is because they are free, Python and R, to use as well as to customize, open source software tends to attract huge communities. There are world over a lot of people are day in and day out developing new capabilities on top of these open source technologies. So that means more people to improve it and fix it when it breaks. You agree or not? Yes, you are right. That actually gives a very powerful aspect to open source technologies for machine learning. So the third point is actually the MATLAB and SAS are commercial software. You have to pay for it, and they are supported by MathWorks and SAS Institute respectively. And because they are commercial technologies, they get specialized support and better version control and maintenance. So do you agree that is an advantage with the commercial technologies? Yes, you are right. So because they're backed by large organizations, they have very good solid product roadmaps, and also when you are doing industry strength ML project, maybe you need a lot of version control and maintenance support. So with that backing, you can go forward much more strongly. If that is the situation, you must go for commercial technologies. And the fourth point is Python and scikit-learn, a powerful general purpose framework, and also has specialized packages for deep learning and NLP. NLP stands for natural language processing, and those tools are TensorFlow, Theano, and Keras. Yes, you are right. Python and Python ecosystem around Python, they have come up with really powerful APIs and as well as the frameworks to do wonderful ML projects and also deep learning projects. So with that in mind, let us talk about what tools we will be using in our project now. So we will use a suite of Python libraries for this course. What are those Python libraries? We'll use Python as the language, programming language. Then we will use a tool called NumPy. So NumPy is a tool for numerical computing built on top of Python. And also we'll be using Pandas to really, we need a lot of power to deal with data frame because we are dealing with a lot of data. So Pandas, we'll be using that library, as well as a lot of data visualization is needed as you kind of try to understand complex data. So variety of plots are needed. So Python comes with matplotlib and also on top of that Seaborn. So these are very powerful plotting tools we'll be using. And the heart of all of our machine learning algorithms comes from a Python library called scikit-learn. So we'll be using these tools as we learn as well as develop some machine learning projects as we learn this course. So let's little go with each of the tools. So if you look at NumPy and Pandas, they are core libraries for data science. NumPy offers optimized tools for numerical computing. It comes with a particular kind of data type that makes numerical computing very easy for data science especially. And Pandas offers tools for data analysis and exploration. So these libraries, they help you from start to finish to do many activities that you have to do as part of your machine learning project. That is exploring data, cleaning, storing, importing, and wrangling of data. For all these are very, very powerful tools. They will really help you. Then comes actually the data visualization tools like Matplotlib and Seaborn. So Matplotlib offers very powerful plotting tools, and Seaborn offers nicer styling and many convenience plots. So those are very important. Then the third one is the scikit-learn. As I told you, it contains dozens of best-in-class algorithms right out of the box. So you don't need to reinvent anything. You don't need to develop anything from scratch. Then also it has very good functions for data cleaning, feature engineering, and data pre-processing. These are all very important activities, tasks you perform as you develop your ML projects. And also it has very good tools for model evaluation and selection of right algorithms and models. So again, coming back to the technology, the coding, I know some of my test engineering community friends, whenever they deal with coding, they feel a little bit nauseating. So don't worry. It's all about practice, practice, and practice. So repetition is the mother of learning, the father of action, which makes it the architect of accomplishment. So don't worry, as you do projects, you will perform the same tasks again and again. So you will practice and then you will master it. So don't worry, don't feel uncomfortable, don't be afraid of this thing. So with that in mind, so before I conclude, let me do a very quick knowledge check. So we have a set of blanks and suggestions below. So fill with the right suggestion there. So first one is Dash contains dozens of best-in-class ML algorithms right out of the box. Yes, you are right. Scikit-learn is the library that contains this best-in-class ML algorithms. Dash offers optimized tools for numerical computing in Python, and Pandas offers tools for Dash. So that is, numerical computing is done by NumPy, and Pandas offers you a lot of data analysis and exploration tools. Then the third question is, the two important tools for data visualization in Python are, yes, you're right, Matplotlib and Seaborn. So just keep these things in your mind, and we will be dealing with all these tools very systematically in a simple to understand manner, and we'll practice, practice, and practice. So don't be afraid of any programming or technology issues, especially this is for my testing friends. So hope you have enjoyed this lesson. So learn and have fun.